The anticipation surrounding the movie adaptation of Wicked has been palpable. With a fan base cultivated over 2 decades of Broadway performances, the beloved musical about the Wicked Witch of the West was bound to generate excitement. However, despite its star-studded cast featuring Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba and Ariana Grande as Glinda, this first part of the 2-part film adaptation falls short of its magical potential. The grand spectacle that Wicked promises is often bogged down by a heavy-handed approach to its themes and excessive grandeur. At its core, Wicked is a story about the origins of Elphaba, the misunderstood witch, who is ostracized for her green skin. This version of the Wicked Witch is not born evil, but is pushed onto a path of villainy due to society's rejection of her. The movie delves into the friendship between Elphaba and Glinda, the Good Witch, as they navigate their time at Shiz University in the Land of Oz. However, the film's execution feels like it's trying too hard to replicate the charm of its stage counterpart, relying on bright colors, over-the-top performances, and a heavy dose of nostalgia to make an impact. The most noticeable issue with Wicked is its overwhelming visual and auditory experience. Director John M. Chu's penchant for extravagant spectacle is clear, but at times, it detracts from the emotional core of the story. The constant barrage of dazzling sets and elaborate musical numbers often leaves little room for the characters to breathe. While the original musical's catchy songs like Defying Gravity and Popular are crowd pleasers, the film's relentless use of musical sequences begins to feel like a chore rather than a celebration. The flashy visuals seem to have eclipsed the nuanced storytelling that made the stage show so compelling. Erivo's portrayal of Elphaba is the film's strongest asset. Her performance is deeply emotional, capturing the pain and isolation that defines her character. Despite the film's reliance on spectacle, Erivo brings depth to Elphaba, particularly in her moments of quiet frustration. Her character's struggle to accept herself in a world that doesn't understand her feels real and raw, even amid the chaos of the surrounding set pieces. Grande's Glinda, on the other hand, is a more polarizing presence. While her portrayal is undeniably charming at times, it occasionally feels too exaggerated, leaving little room for growth. The character's transition from a self-centered diva to a more compassionate friend doesn't quite land as smoothly as it could. The film also struggles with its overloaded plot, which features numerous subplots and characters that don't always add to the narrative's cohesion. From the power struggle involving the Wizard of Oz, that is played by Jeff Goldblum, to the ethical dilemmas surrounding the treatment of talking animals, the movie's thematic weight feels burdensome. The film's attempts to impart its messages about the gray areas between good and evil are evident, but they come off as more preachy than profound. With so much happening at once, it's easy to lose track of what the film is truly trying to say. Ultimately, Wicked serves as an imperfect homage to its source material. While the film will undoubtedly win over longtime fans of the Broadway musical, it may struggle to charm newcomers. The promise of an exciting cinematic experience is there, but it's buried beneath an avalanche of spectacle and a lack of focus on what truly made the original show so special: its heart. As the first half of a 2-part saga, Wicked leaves us with more questions than answers, and a lingering sense that it could have been more. Despite its flaws, though, Erivo's powerful performance and the film's grand ambition ensure that Wicked remains an event worth experiencing, just maybe with a little less flair. Stay subscribed for more videos.